If you're not parked in the 4 cement spots here, please move your car. It's illegal to park anywhere but these 4 spots, cement spots here.
Where's your place to park?
You can park on Main Street. There's parking there. There's also parking over here on the main road. 235. Yeah. So it's just about 2 blocks.
What's on?
Parama Karuna Pahuju Ijana Nitai Gora Chandra Parama Karuna Pahuju Ijana Nitai Gora Chandra Sabhavachara Sarashiro Avatara Sarasiromani Kevalananda Khanda Kevalananda Khanda Baja 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 Janjani Tai Julida Vishpasa Kori Baja 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 Janjani Tai Julida Vishpasa Kori Visaya Chadiya Serase Magiya Visaya Chadiya Serase Magiya Muke Bolo Hari Hari Thank you. Muke Bolo Hari Hari Adeko Ore Bai Yubune Emana Doya Radata Adeko Ore Bai Yubune Emana Doya Radata Pashupaki Jure Pasana Vidare Pashupaki Jure Pasana Vidare Sunijara Guna Gata Sunijara Guna Gata Osare Majiya Rahi Pajiya Sepade Nahi Asha Sapsare Majiya Rahi Pajiya Sepade Nahi Asha Apna karma mujhe shamana Apna karma mujhe shamana Koye rochana dasa Koye rochana dasa Parama karuna bahuduriyana Nitai gora changa Parama karuna bahuduriyana Nitai gora changa Rabhavakara Sarashiromani Rabhavakara Sarashiromani Kevalananda Khanda Kevalananda Jaya Jaya Go 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 Jaya Jaya Krishna? Anybody? Krishna Deva?
Or somebody else?
Krishna Deva Bhavantam? Guru Goram Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande Manasa Madhukaram Apayani Japara Pankajam Makarande Manasa Madhukaram Apayani Japara Pankajam Makarande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande नातवन खग भरिछि यद्यपि समधिष्ठितपि पश्यति नातवन खग भरिछि यद्यपि समाधिषु विद्यपि पश्यति नातवन खग भरिछि Idam visaline samatava sutta terati kripadhuta vici Vesadara bhavanta bhavande
Mukund
Radhe Dada Dada Badayanti
I read this morning that Srila Gurudev wrote this song, Gagi Sham Sham Sham, when he was in the mat only for 2 years.
Wow. Amen. We go for how many years? Muhammad sir?
For any devotees who have parked in the proper places, please move your cars. If you're parked in the front here, if you're parked along the grass, please do not. It's a legal spot.
Hare
जय श्री गुरुदेव आविर्भाव महामहोत्सव की जय। जय रूप गुरुवार की जय। जय भक्त वृंद की जय। Dandavat pranam to all the devotees. So on the order, they can move up.
Yeah, if everybody could please move up so the devotees are coming in later so you can sit down. Don't be shy.
On the order of Srimati Shamrani Didi, to my surprise, she asked me to MC just for this morning to begin the glorification on this most auspicious day of our Srila Gurudev, and by glorifying Srila Gurudev, we also glorify our entire Rupanuga Guru Varga. So I also found this on the table. I guess Indipati had it this morning, but apparently it is a from January 26th of 2009 while Gurudev was in Malaysia, and it must be Srila Gurudev speaking about Vyas Puja. So I would imagine that's auspicious that Gurudev has left me with what to say, being void myself of any understanding. He has given me what to say. And of course, we want to try to accommodate as many devotees to make their pushpanjali, to make their own offerings this morning at the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev and hence our Guru Parampara. So one thing we should understand, just briefly, is just how auspicious it is today. Vasanti Didi just told me that we also have the good fortune that we'll actually be able to have live darshan of Gurudev. Though Gurudev has entered samadhi, like we mentioned many times before, there is no such thing as death in the spiritual realm, period. What to speak of among those who are somewhat steeped in our Gaudiya line, we clearly understand that the appearance or disappearance of Vaishnavas is their mercy. By their appearance, they bless everybody by their causeless mercy to deliver prema bhakti, and by their disappearance, they cause the very mechanism which brings bhakti, which is the deep mood of separation. If your bhakti does not become fueled by separation, then there's no chance to meeting of Srila Gurudev, Shri Shri Gauranitai, neither Shri Shri Radha Krishna Yugal. So in order to have that separation, you have to first have meeting. And the first meeting that any very fortunate soul has is to meet Sri Guru. So having met Sri Guru, and Sri Guru by his kindness coming to a platform where he can interact with us and to bless us, chastise us, criticize us, direct us, console us, guide us, etc., etc. By all of that, we develop some kind of attachment to the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. And then when Srila Gurudev performs his Samadhi Lila, it gives the sincere disciple a deep mood of separation. And by that deep mood of separation, their bhajan life will be fueled in remembrance of Srila Gurudev to go on and don't become hopeless and not become weak and not become disturbed, etc., etc., as Srila Gurudev would often say. So, Srila Gurudev himself spoke on the meaning of this day. Apparently, as I told in 2009 in Malaysia, he spoke many times on it, but this happens to be one that was there. So there's some sort of setup here. On his Vyasa Puja day, Srila Maharaj came to the temple room around 10 a.m., at which time he performed arati to the entire Guru Parampara, and then to the deities of Shri Shri Radha Krishna. After Maharaj completed the performance of the arati ceremony, the worship of his Guru Parampara, the devotees present began to perform his Guru Puja, after which he gave the following short lecture. First of all, I offer my heartfelt obeisances to my Gurudev, Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnupad Ashtu Tarasatta Sri Srimad Bhakti Pradhan Kesha Goswami Maharaj, and the same unto the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pariraj Gato Jasto Tarasatta Sri Srimad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. Today is the Vyas Puja. Why is it called Vyas Puja? Why are we performing worship puja of Sri Vyasadeva. It is because Sri Vyasadeva had to come to this world. He would never be able to become liberated. We would never be able to become liberated from bondage in this world. He is the incarnation of Sri Krishna, the original Supreme Lord, and Krishna sent him to save us. All living entities in the world have been suffering since the beginning of creation. They have no taste to perform bhajan, devotional service of Krishna, and therefore Krishna told Vyas, go and help them. Vyas is the guru of all. The first guru is Brahma, then Nard, then Vyas, then Shukdev Goswami, then our entire Guru Parampara. We learn from them that we are not this mortal body. We are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. We are eternal servants of Krishna. But we have forgotten this, and therefore we have been suffering from the beginning of creation. Even up to now, we are not liberated from that suffering. We learn from the spiritual masters in our Guru Parampara that there is no medicine for old age or death. No doctor or scientist can cure us from this. The only cure is chanting the holy name and worshipping Shri Krishna, hearing about his sweet pastimes and telling others about him. Only this process can stop the cycle of birth and death. Those who are chanting the holy name and believe in the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna are happy. They will become increasingly happy. And one day they will be liberated and definitely go to the Lord's own transcendental abode, Goloka Vrindavan, and serve Shri Sri Radha Krishna there. Especially in this line, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Rupa Goswami. If Vyas had not appeared in this world, there'd be no chance of liberation and the attainment of Krishna Prem. We perform archan of our Guru Parampara to Vyasadeva, to Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, Gaura Nityananda Prabhus, and everyone in disciplic succession. My Gurudev introduced this procedure for observing Vyas Puja. It is called Panchaks. It means 5 groups of 5 worshipable personalities. So 5 different groups of 5 personalities, each worshipped on this day. This was started by Param Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj.
Isn't it 7? I thought it was Saptapanchak.
It should be Saptapanchak, but it says here Pancha.
Yeah,
We'll probably get on it and we'll say, oh no. And then 2 more were added. Upasya Panchak and Pancha Tattva, which now makes 7. This was discovered by Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Because my next question was, Gurudev, I didn't know he originated this, but Srila Gurudev's answering all questions. Who found in Sringari Math in South India. So now he traces back and back and back and back. He introduced this system of worship and my Guru Maharaj used to practice it. Therefore today, on my appearance day, I have worshipped all of them. It is not the duty of the Guru to take pranams, offerings, obeisances, and dakshin donations from his disciples on his birthday or appearance day. Rather, it is his duty to worship his Gurudev, Guru Parampara, Vyasdev, Radha Krishna, and all others in disciplic succession. We see in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita that Sri Chaitanya and Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, how devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu observed Vyas Puja, at which time all the Lord's devotees gathered in Srivasangan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had told them previously, you should all observe Vyas Puja in Srivasangan. Then while performing kirtan and the initial procedure of Vyas Puja, Srivas Pandit requested Nityananda Prabhu, please offer a garland on the neck of Vyasdev. Nityananda Prabhu replied, He was hesitating in this way for about half an hour. After that, as soon as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu arrived, he at once picked up the garland and offered it to Mahaprabhu. Who is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He is Krishna himself, having taken the intrinsic mood of Srimati Radhika. He is Radha and Krishna combined. Thus, his mercy is more valuable than that of Radha and Krishna separately. In chanting the holy names of Krishna, there is a consideration of offenses. However, in regarding the chanting of the holy names of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, simply calling out, O Gaur Chandra, O Nityananda, tears will come to your eyes and all offenses will disappear. Nityananda Prabhu performed Vyas Puja in the above mentioned process. And in this way, he demonstrated that by worshipping Radha Krishna or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the worship of our entire Guru Parampara Vyasadeva is completed. I have heard that today there is a solar eclipse beginning around 4 p.m. That's not today, but at that time I guess there was. Therefore, we must take prasadam very soon. We cannot take any prasadam during the time of the eclipse. During the eclipse, we should not take any grain, even water, nor are we even permitted to pass urine or stool. After the eclipse, you should take bath in the ocean, in the Ganges, or any sacred place. If you can't, by mantra, you should do it. The ocean is available here. And that was the end of Guru Dev Sarika. So you can take bath anywhere. This was in Malaysia, so they must have been near the ocean. I want to mention one last thing. What is the meaning of Guru Puja? Is it only offering some flowers at the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev? No. It is Vishram Bena Guru Seva. Service to Gurudev with intimacy. Give yourself fully to Guru. Surrender. You are not yet surrendered. Manasa deha geha jo kichumora. Arpila tuha pade nanda kishora. Mind, body, family, everything I own, I offer at your lotus feet. O Nanda Kishore, Manasa Deha Geha. In this prayer, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, O Nanda Kishore, whatever I call my own, my children, mother, father, wife, husband, and any other relation, I offer to your lotus feet. Now I am like your dog, so whatever remnant you give me, I will take only that. The disciple is not his own. He totally belongs to Gurudev, and therefore he may not disobey him. Whatever activities the disciples perform should be to please Gurudev, and therefore you will need to know how he is pleased. Srila Rupa Goswami pleased Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Shrapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rup Kadamayam Dadati Shapatantikam. When will Srila Rupa Goswami give me the shelter of his lotus feet? Because he understood the innermost desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was able to establish his mission in this world, and he is very dear to the Lord. He preached the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by writing books such as Uja. Also Vyas, because he has given the process of pure spontaneous bhakti to Sri Radha and Krishna. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the father of Vyas because Vyas is his manifestation. So today is Vyas Puja or Guru Puja. You must try to give your entire heart to Srila Gurudev, keeping nothing for yourself. Everything belongs to Gurudev. Therefore chant, remember, and please him. So now go at once and take prasadam, but not right now. And then after the eclipse, you can take bath, but not today. So then, I'll just finish here. Gurudev names the 7 types of pancha. Guru Panchaka, Shri Guru, Param Guru, Parameshri Guru, Paratpara Guru, and Paramparat Guru. Acharya Panchak is Sri Shukdev Goswami, Ramanuja, Madhava, Vishnu Swami, and Nimbaditya.
We'll do it later.
Oh, you're going to do it? Okay. Acharya Panchak, Sri Shukdev Goswami, Ramanuja, Madhava, Vishnu Swami. I mentioned that. Vyas Panchak, Sri Vyasadev, Paila, Vaishampayana, Jaimani, and Sumanta Rishi. Sanakari Panchak means 4 Kumaras and Vishwakshen. Krishna Panchak, Sri Krishna Vasudev, Shankarshan Pradyumna, and Adiruddha. Upasya Panchak, Sri Radha, Krishna, Gaura, Gadadha, and Sri Gurudev. And Pancha Tattva, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasari, Sri Gaura Bhaktavinda. Jai Shri Gurudeva ki Jai, Jai Guru Parampara ki Jai, Jai Shri Vyas Puja Mahamahotsav ki Jai. So there's so many devotees here assembled this morning, and we will try to manage somehow or another. We have a good amount of time without time. Arjuna Prabhu.
I think we'll do Pushpanjali around maybe 12:15, 12:30, something like that.
You just signal me at that time?
Yeah.
So in the meantime, taking time in consideration for how many devotees are here, probably looking at 5 to 7 minutes each or something like that.
We continue in the evening also.
And there's going to be continuance in the evening. So any devotees who don't speak in the morning time, certainly in the evening time. Are there any devotees who cannot make it in the evening? There are a few devotees who can't make it in the evening. So we'll try to keep that in mind, huh? Yes. I myself also may not be able to make it in the evening. All right. So it is still by etiquette. We'll start to ask Srimati Shamlani Didi and the Chutanand Prabhu, and then we'll start to look at senior disciples of Srila Gurudev, and then those who cannot be here in the evening, and then we'll continue flowing like that. If anyone is super inspired and super impelled to speak, and the ecstatic mood is bursting over from their heart, and they cannot contain it, then you raise your hand, and then we'll try to accommodate to squeeze you in.
Ajnanam timirandasya jnananjana salakaya chaksuram militam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Offer my obeisances to the lotus feet of my Diksha Guru, Srila Prabhupada, my Shiksha Guru, Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Bhagavad Swami Maharaj, to all of our Guru Vargas. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati and his Vyas for millions of years, in millions of universes, I could not complete the glory of my Guru Maharaj. So who is Gurudev? He's a Khanda Guru Tattva. He's actually a manifestation of Nityananda Prabhu. And as we the son of Nanda Maharaj, being happy that I'm collecting Sukritis. In one song by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in his Upadeshamrita that turns into songs, he says that Sri Rupa Manjari came to me in the form of Sri Guru. That even if someone is a Mahabhagavad, he's understood to be more and more complete according to his Istadevi. So say, even Haridas Thakur, who's a Mahabhagavad, he's Brahma and Prahlad combined, even he's not a full guru, he's a partial guru. Why? Because his Istadevi is a part of the complete whole. So only the gurus who are Rupanuga and the Rupanuga Guru Varga, who are the manifestation not only of Nityananda Prabhu, not only of Sri Vyasadeva, but of Sri Radhika, manifestation of Sri Radhika's heart, who can control Krishna and even make him faint by lying to him that Radharani couldn't come out today because her mother-in-law wouldn't let her come out. That guru who can control Krishna, he only is the complete guru. So that is our Gurudev. And in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's stated that the Diksha Guru is the manifestation of the form of Krishna, and the Shiksha Guru is the manifestation of the intrinsic Swarup or mood. So Diksha Guru is a manifestation of the Rup, and Shiksha Guru is a manifestation of the Swarup. Krishna takes two forms, internally as the Super Soul, and externally as Guru. So how fortunate we are, as Mukund Pranhu said. Who is he? He's described in the first canto Srimad Bhagavatam by Narada, that the pure devotee Narad is describing himself as representative of the pure devotees. All transcendental knowledge and all 8 mystic potencies, mystic powers of becoming heavier than a planet, lighter than an atom. He can grab anything from another planet like that, like a fruit. He can bring anyone under his control. These 8 mystic powers is but an insignificant byproduct of his devotion. Gurudev said once in Fiji, if Krishna were to become angry at me, then I would say to him, don't you realize who I am? I'm a maidservant of Srimati Radhika. And Krishna would say, oh, please excuse me. Sometimes Gurudev would admit his powers, not his powers, a minuscule atomic part of his powers, like in his first world tour in 1996 in Holland. He said, why do you go to astrologers? I could simply look at your face and tell you 10,000 lives forward and back. Once, when he had already explained that our Prabhupada and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is present in every atom, I asked if he's present in every atom. So he answered it by saying that the 88,000 rishis at Naimisharanya, they had come from many planets. And not Naimisharanya, I'm sorry, when Pariksit Maharaj was going to sit there for 7 days and fast and hear Srimad Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami. Like now we have internet, we have Facebook, we have Instagram to tell everybody in the world who's ever on it what's happening. But 5,000 years ago that wasn't there. So somehow or other, sages, great sages from other planets heard the news about his fasting and they immediately appeared on the spot to also hear from Srimad Bhagavatam. So Gurudev said, and they're not even on the level of Rupanuga gurus, so what to speak of? So he was answering, in other words, a positive, yes, I am in every atom. Once, your god sister Sri Vrinda, Gurudev's disciple, asked him, like, what are you doing when you look at us like that with your eyes? He said, praying is coming out. And so many times I've heard him say, even if the guru doesn't say anything, just like if musk is in a room and he doesn't say anything, the musk is not going to speak. Still the fragrance of the musk manifests everywhere in that room. So similarly, even if guru is not speaking, even if he's calling on his disciple to speak, and he says to everybody as the disciple is just about to speak, now everyone pay your attention, give your heart to this katha. And he's not speaking. Still, praying atoms are coming out of his, every pore of his body. So yes, we're so powerful. That's the positive side. And you could call what the negative side is. He said, you don't realize that I know everything. I know everything what you're thinking. So if you come to me, this was in France in 1999, if you come to me and I ask you, how's everything going? Oh, fine, Gurudev. Fine? Oh, yes, everything's fine. You don't tell me that you have a few girlfriends. Then, keeping that from me, although it went in like a needle, it will come out like an atom bomb and destroy you, because you didn't tell me. Another time, in Kartik, in Vrindavan, he said, so if you come to me and tell me, oh, I'm so lusty, then I can actually just take that away like that. And if you don't tell me, if you try to hide it from me, then you're in so much trouble. And when Arjuna was leading that beautiful song, Jaya Jaya Sri Guru, and in the first verse we heard, whose manifestation is most astonishing, for the fulgent moonbeams of knowledge, he destroys the vast darkness of millions of births of ignorance in our heart. I would love to go on for a few more hours, but we have a lot of devotees and I'm going to stop here. Gaur Premanandi.
I think, I believe that,
I'll give up
we
my
definitely
7
have to,
minutes.
if not now, we have to come back.
Sorry?
I said if
I'll
we
come
don't-
back. I'll
Okay,
come back
definitely,
later,
because I think there's just so much jewels from Sri Gurudev that's in your heart.
minute.
that-
Oh, come on, Dan.
More
5
more
minutes.
time.
I'll give you my 7 minutes.
Yes, now, yes.
mine too.
No, now.
Now?
Yes.
Okay. I hope this is not a bring down from the last 5 minutes. So, the audio saver team has informed us that Srila Gurudev has given more lectures and videos than any other Acharya, which is 10,000 lectures. And in those lectures, he gives us the same nectar that he gives us in his so many books. And what is his contribution? So many deep, deep contributions. That is, one, he's given us what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give. It's already there in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's already there in our line. It's already been translated by our Srila Prabhupada. But if you notice that it's stated in the translation of Anarpita Charing Charat Krunavatirnam Kalo Samarpaitam Ujjala Rasam Swabhakti Sriyam. That word Sriyam, which means Manjari Bhav, that is Mahaprabhu came to give the service to Krishna's own bhakti, that is Srimati Radhika. But not that bhakti, that's what he came to taste. And he came to give the Shriyam, the service to that bhakti. So what is Shriyam? You find in Srila Prabhupada's translation, what's the word? Treasure. And treasure chests are usually locked. So Srila Gurudev gave us the key to unlock the treasure chest of everything that's in there. So he outright told us that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give Manjari Bhav to the fortunate living entities. When he was speaking in Alachua in 2003, February 4th, when we had those cabins that Jalakar Prabhu arranged, he said, devotees of Srila Prabhupada, they imagine that he's a cowherd boy, but they don't realize that where is he living? He's living in Radhakund. He's living where, Vasanti? Sri Rupa Manjari, she's standing guard. Why? Radharani has put her on guard. So if that Subal Saka, that black Krishna will come, even if he comes with his chadar around his shoulders, begging to enter, don't let him in. Gave through who our Srila Prabhupada is, he gave what all of our Guru Parampara came to give, which is Rupanuga Bhakti, the following of not only Srila Rupa Goswami, but the following of Rupa Manjari. How? Sometimes training Radha how to go out at night. When her in-laws are out, they will throw water and twigs. This is in the dead of night, so it's black. Water and twigs and even some thorns. They'll throw that throughout her courtyard and then walk with her through it. Plus, there'll always be a photograph of a snake, so she'll get trained not to be afraid. So, Srila Gurudev is explaining over and over again in different places in different years. Even he was invited to speak in 1992 at our Srila Prabhupada's in Prabhupada's museum with 200 ISKCON devotees, and Srila